what's up?
We're meeting for the first time, is that not correct?
It's very correct.
What do you think of me?
What do I think of you? I think you live in a very scary place high above the hills that I'm a little anxiety-ridden about.
Well, I'm not on stilts.
Yeah, well, that's good.
We're all flat. It's all flat here. Do you feel better? Do you want to walk to the edge so you'll see? It's very flat. See how there's ground right there?
Oh, there's ground right there?
Yeah. It's just flat ground.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be... What's the word for fear of heights, Debbie?
Scared of heights.
Scared of heights.
Scared of heights, that works.
Let's go. You know what Laura's doing? She's in the chat room pretending she's me, and she's telling them that I'm drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I concur.
What are you doing?
Oh, they're talking about my... Have you seen my headshot where I'm signing a breast?
Yes.
Yeah, it's my twin sister's breast, but yeah, you can
really?
Yeah.
You have a twin?
Yeah, I'm fraternal.
And you've touched her breasts?
Well, I mean, actually, I did. My older sister didn't think my handwriting was neat enough, so she actually signed.
Now that's really insulting if you don't have good enough handwriting to sign a breast.
Yeah, she had a bra on. Well, she wanted to be nice because we were shooting headshots for fun, and it was really cool.
That's our website.
I've been to your website.
And you can listen to, and this will be our 55th podcast.
Very correct.
And my plan was to go around 11, and I wasn't feeling very social. Like, I helped her set up beforehand, so I was, like, there from the very beginning, and in my head, I'm like, oh, just leave earlier, it won't matter. But then I had a good time, and I was, like, 2 in the morning, and I actually would have stayed longer, but for the fact that I had to walk my dog, and I thought maybe Matt would walk it, and then I'm like, no, he'll be pissed.
How do you feel about that, Michelle?
I'm glad that she left around the same time I did, so we both missed whatever it was.
You know what I was feeling? And we're just going to talk about feelings.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that I'm glad she walked her dog.
I'm glad you walked your dog, too.
Yeah. I'm glad my dog didn't, poop before I walked her.
Did you have a lot to drink? Because I didn't really drink at all when I was there.
Here's the thing. I had
I made like a gin and soda because there wasn't any tonic. And I like sipped it, and then I was like...
I did not really drink to excess, I don't think. I had like a beer, and then I had some red wine, but I stopped early enough and was not, I didn't have to worry about drinking and driving at all. The camera's off so I can actually talk, Weezy.
What's in the glass?
Weezy, we turn the camera off so I can be honest about the DUI.
What's in the glass, Laura?
You know how they call these things laptops?
I'm not.
How often, really,
I have gotten
do you ever see anyone actually placing it on their lap?
I've been feeling it.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I just sat on the phone and I enjoyed it. So it's on my lap.
You missed
I'm going to go in the chat room.
So I went out in San Francisco and...
Her story's better.
And I started... I went out to sushi with my friend Mike, and we had a couple sakis. And then he took me to this Polynesian club that rains inside.
Your friend?
Yeah, my friend.
Took you out for
sushi.
Yeah.
And by sushi,
I mean, put the camera on me.
Anal
her
sex.
friend took her out for sushi.
Why are you giving away your secret
So I
code?
had 2 anal sexploids.
What?
But I look fine, right? Though I just
Yes, you do.
She looks so cute.
Okay, there we go. That's all I
That was my midriff.
So anyhow, it's good to hear. I don't honestly have no idea what we're about to do.
All we're doing is
We just talk.
Okay.
We just talk. Nothing else happens.
I'm really good at
I wish I could tell you it were more exciting than that. I promise you. Nothing else happens. We just
No,
talk.
there's people in the chat room already talking and anticipating the show.
Yeah, in fact, here's a question for you right now.
Okay.
And it comes to us from Zoran in Bosnia, who writes...
No.
Oh, heck yeah.
Really?
We're international.
I love Bosnia.
And you can think about this...
Herzegovina, forget about it.
I know.
I had my birthday party at a bar this year, and did you go to my... You were invited.
I don't think I went. I think I wanted to go and...
I can't remember. It was some bar in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I got really, really, really drunk, and a friend of mine was there, and he was like my ride or whatever. And I made out with a couple people there, like one guy, whatever. I made out with this guy. It was my birthday, and I was sober when I made out with this guy. And then on the way,
randomly don't make out with people.
I was drunk, and he
doesn't leave the house.
He was flirting. He was flirting. You know,
just don't make out with people when I leave the house.
We were very flirty with each other. We made out, and he knows who he is. And
but we want to know.
No.
Oh.
And then so then
Jane
anyhow,
Cook.
so I don't remember the rest of the night.
Right.
So
Larry the Cable Guy.
my friend says, "Hey, you were making out with some guy outside the bar," and some other guy said it. Some other guy I don't like brought it up, and I was like, "Oh, whatever." I thought it was the same guy.
Right.
And then so I called my friend. He's like, "No," he goes, "That was a different guy." He goes, "I don't even know who it was. This guy walked by. You told him it was your birthday, and he said it's my birthday too. And then you guys just started making out." And so in my head, I thought I made out with a homeless guy, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like, oh my god! Like, what in the hell? It was, you know. But anyhow, so like a month and a half, 2 months later, I'm doing Ramada, a Sunday night show, Josh Fadum's show, and I'm outside, and Paul Rust and Neil Campbell are out there, and this other guy. And I said hi to Paul and Neil, I talked to them, and then I said, "Hey, I don't know if we've met," and I introduced myself to this other guy.
And he stuck his tongue out.
No.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, he was a nice, cute guy, and he goes, "We've actually," and I said, "Oh, have we met before? I don't know." And he goes, "Well, actually, we have the same birthday." And I was like,
Uh-oh.
and I was like, "Did you go to my party?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "Did we make out?" And he goes, "Yeah." I didn't know if I should say anything. And I'm like,
Now, Laura, I have a question.
Yeah.
Concerning making out with random strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Why do people...
Why is your finger before in front of the lens?
I'm trying to balance this.
Speaking of not being drunk, I'm so sober I never drank. Meanwhile, I'm going to put my hand in front of the lens.
Is the fun...
I would never do that drunk, Weezy, is my point.
"Yes."
We have a question, since we have different lifestyles. Is the fun of making out with a random person just the physical pleasure?
It's not even fun. It's just what happens, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't
why?
I don't actually have a ton of make out with stranger stories.
These aren't strangers, though. These aren't
Right.
None of these people are strangers.
Except for
All
the one you thought might be homeless.
Okay.
I don't think he's a stranger, though. I met him, but just was drunk when I met him. So
and then when you woke up, you thought maybe
I get that you know
homeless.
him, but if it's not going to be relationshipy, what's the point?
that I have to take. That's the point.
That is the point,
Yeah,
maybe.
you just want to make out with somebody. You don't want to date them.
Really? I haven't ever wanted to do that.
Sorry.
Should I check into it?
No, well, here's the thing. So the make-out thing for me, like, for the past 4 years, it's not like, I've had make-out
that's right.
opportunities.
Yeah.
However, I'm witnessing, like, make-outs, like, happen all over the place. And so it's sort of like, oh, I could be a part of that now. Like, I could be a part of this new world of making out with strangers.
If you like someone, you're attracted to them, you can make out, and then...
And then there's no weird thing the next time you see them, or
And
you're
then
just
you
like,
think, oh,
hey.
we made out before, so now we can do it again.
Yeah, right.
So...